Ladies, a long time ago our parents used to say, desperate times call for desperate measures. But I'm here to tell you today that we do not have time to be desperate. We do not have the pleasure to be desperate. You see, back then, their desperate measures were working 2 and 3 jobs to make sure that their children were fed, going out into long nights, slaving and driving to make sure that they can make ends meet. But nowadays, desperate measures call for sleeping with this man and this man just to make money, just to make sure that the bills are paid. Going out all night to see if we can come across something to make sure that we have what we need for the next day. Times are not that desperate. You see, Matthew 26:41 tells us to watch and pray so that we do not fall into temptation. For the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. What this reminds us is that our flesh will get weak. We will feel like we have to go through whatever we need to do in order to get what we are satisfying or what our body feels it needs. But we have to remember that the spirit is what we need to operate in on a daily basis. We need to stop. We need to watch. We need to pray. And we need to notice when people are coming at us to get us in our weakest moments. That inbox you get at 3 o'clock in the morning is not meant for a Bible study. That guy who's calling you out of the blue saying, hey, you're not married anymore, that's not meant to be your future husband. So we need to pay attention to the signs that God is giving us so that we do not fall into temptation, that we do not succumb to desperate measures. You see, we don't have to have a pulpit to preach. We can set the word of God out into the world just through our Facebook or through our social media or through our friends. We have to make sure that all the women of God know who they are and what they are destined to be. For you are the daughters of a king. You are princesses.